In chapter number 1, exercise 1.2. First question is, which of the following are examples of null set? Null set means a set having no element in it is called as null set. Now see, a set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2. Now when we say odd natural numbers, these are odd natural numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are odd natural. Now please watch carefully. None of the number is divisible by 2. So this set is a null set. And it is a null set. It is a null set. Now second question is set of even prime numbers. Prime numbers means the numbers which are divisible by the number itself and 1. Here if you see the even prime number, then we are having 2 is even prime number. Hence it is not a null set. It is not a null set. Next question is set of x such that x is a natural number and x is less than 5 and x is greater than 7. There don't exist any number greater than 7 and less than 5 also. So if it is less than 5, it will not be greater than 7, and if it is greater than 7, it will not be less than 7, less than 5. It means no number exists, hence it is a null set. It is a null set. Next question is set of y such that y is a common point to any two parallel lines. So if you consider this line A and line as parallel lines, then watch carefully, they will never intersect. So they will not have any common point. Hence, no common point exists. So set of the common points of two parallel lines, it is a null set. No common point exists, hence it is a null set. In exercise 1.2, second question is, which of the following sets are finite or infinite? The set of months of a year. Now, solution of this. If you write the set, you will get January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It means months are, we can count the months. Hence, it is a finite set. It is a finite set. We are asked to write whether it is a finite or infinite set. Now, next question is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Please note, this is a set of natural numbers. This so on will never end. Hence, we can't tell what is the last number. Hence, we cannot tell how many integers or how many numbers are there in the set. So, this is a infinite set. Next is set of 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, dash, dash up to 99 and 100. Please note, last number is 100. So, we can tell how many numbers are there in this set. There are 100 numbers in this set. Hence, it is a finite set. Fourth question is the set of positive integers greater than 100. So positive integers greater than 100, 101, 102, 103 and all integers which are greater than 100, this will also never end. Hence this is also a infinite set. Next is the set of prime numbers less than 99. So positive set of prime numbers less than 99, 2, 3, 5, 7 up to 99. There are fixed numbers, means this is also a finite set. Next, third question, state whether each of the following set is finite or infinite. The set of lines which are parallel to x-axis. Now, if you consider this x-axis, then we can draw infinite parallel lines to this. Understand this. So infinite parallel lines can be drawn parallel. Infinite lines can be drawn parallel to x-axis. Hence, this is an infinite set. The set of letters in the English alphabet. Now, if you see the English alphabets A, B, C up to Z, you are having 26 alphabets. So it is a finite set. Next is the set of numbers which are multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and so on. It will never end. It means this also is an infinite set. Next question is the set of animals living on the earth. So all living creatures on the earth, if you count, it is, though its number is very large, but it is a finite set. There exists fixed number of animals on the earth, hence it is a finite set. The set of circles passing through the origin. Now if this is x-axis, y-axis, and if this is an origin, how many circles can be drawn passing through origin? Having center as a origin. The set of circles passing through the origin. So sorry, it is not a center, it is a circle passing through origin. So circle passing through origin, we can draw infinite circles of different radii passing through the origin. Watch carefully. So infinite circles can be drawn passing through the origin, hence this is also an infinite set. Question number 4. In the following, state whether A equal to B or not. That is, we are asked to find whether set A is equal to set B or not. Now see, A is a set of A, B, C, D. B is a set of D, C, B, A. Please note, all the elements of set A are in set B and all the elements of set B are in set A. Hence, we can say that set A is equal to set B. So these are equal set. Now see the second question. A is equal to 4, 8, 12, 16. Here 4 is there, 8 is there, but 12 is not there and 16 is there. 18 is in B, it is not there in A. It means all the elements of A are not in B and all the elements of B are not in A. Hence, A is not equal to B. Now, third question is, A is a set of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and B is a set of X such that X is a positive even integer. Positive even integer, please note, 0 is not a positive. Here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Since X is less than equal to 10, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are the elements of the set B and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are also the elements of set A. It means all the elements of set A are in set B and all the elements of set B are in A. Therefore, set A is equal to set B. Last question is, A is a set of X such that X is a multiple of 10. Multiple of 10 means it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on. B is a set of 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30 and so on. Please note, here 15 is present in set B but it is not present in set A. It means all the elements of set A are in set B but all the elements of set B are not in set A. Hence, set A is not equal to set B. Fifth question is, are the following pair of sets equal? Give reasons. Now let us check. A is a set of 2 and 3 and B is a set of X such that X is the solution of X square plus 5X plus 6 equal to 0. So if you will not solve this by just looking, your answer may be incorrect. So solve this. You are having X square plus 5X plus 6 equal to 0. It means X square, you can factorize this as X square plus 3X plus 2X plus 6 is equal to 0, that is 3 plus 2 is 5 and 3 2s are 6. So you will get factorization like this. If you take common X, you will get X plus 3. If you take 2 common plus 2 common, you will get X plus 3 equal to 0. It means X plus 3 into X plus 2 equal to 0. It means X is equal to minus 3 or X is equal to minus 2. Watch carefully. So here we have got X is equal to minus 3 and minus 2 and here we have got A is equal to 2, positive 2 and positive 3. So these are not equal sets. Reason is all elements of B, A are not in B and B's element are not in A. It means set A is not equal to set B. Okay, you might have not seen this. Observe carefully. Again, I have made the lights off so you can see, view this corner properly. It is X square plus 5X plus 6 equal to 0. If you factorize this, you will get X equal to minus 3 and X equal to minus 2. Please note, all the elements of set B are not in set A and all the elements of set A are not in set B. Hence, set A is not equal to set B. Next is, A is a set of X such that X is the letter of the word follow. So if you see F, O, L, W, these are the elements. Here L and O are repeated, so while writing set we don't repeat the elements. And if you write the B, then we will get W, O, L, F. Please note, all the elements of set A are present in set B and all the elements of set B are present in set A, hence set A is equal to set B. These are equal sets. Last question from exercise 1.2, sixth question. From the sets given below, select the equal sets. Now, equal sets means the sets having all elements same. If now see, A set is having 2, 4, 8, 12. So check whether we are having. So no set is equal to A set. B is 1, 2, 3, 4. Please note, here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the elements of B are the elements of set D, and all the elements of set D are the elements of set B. So we can say that set B is equal to set D. Now next is compare B with other, then C with all the other. So C is 4, 8, 12, 14. D is 3, 1, 4, 2. Next E is minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1 and 1 minus 1. All the elements of set E are there in set G, and all the elements of set G are present in set E. Hence set E is equal to set G. Opposite can also be written, set G is equal to set E. Then this is 0A and this is 0, 1. It means elements are different. Hence only two sets are equal, that is set B is equal to set D and set E is equal to set G.